What's up guys? Just wanted to say thank you. In the last video I did, the channel got like 20 new subscribers, so I appreciate that, and let's keep them coming. Today's episode will be a little bit different. I'm actually away from where I usually record, so we're going to be doing something a little different here, and I'm not going to be on camera, but you'll still be able to hear my beautiful voice, and that's okay. In today's episode, we're talking about someone we haven't talked about yet, one of my personal favorite players in the orange and blue, the 40-year-old, 22-year-old right shot defenseman, Evan Bouchard, also known as Dad by some of the Oilers players, or people, they call him that. But anyway, Bouchard played his first full year in the big leagues this previous year, and was just one game over the eligibility for the Calder Trophy. He definitely wouldn't have won the award, but probably would have gotten some votes, I'd like to think. Anyway, we're going to take a look at where I see his game in the next few years, and break down what makes this player so unique to the Edmonton Oilers organization. So, as always, if you're new to the channel, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. It really goes a long way. And without further ado, let's hop right into this thing. The biggest X factor to Bouchard's game is definitely his offensive awareness. Bouchard is a very offensive-minded defenseman, one the Oilers have been in search for many years. Bouchard was drafted 10th overall in the 2018 draft. When the Oilers decided to take Evan Bouchard at number 10, I was through the roof with excitement. I remember at the time it was rumored that we were going to be taking a defenseman, and it was either Noah Dobson or Evan Bouchard. And even though Noah Dobson came into the league a little earlier, I always felt like we made the right decision, as Bouchard had way more upside. At the time of the draft, he was touted as a very offensively gifted right shot defenseman. He had an amazing shot with a very lethal pass too. His only downside was his skating, which in my opinion was a pretty bad take because I've always thought his skating was pretty exceptional. Anyway, after several years developing his game in the minors and overseas, it was so nice to see Bouch finally take that next step into the NHL. This season, Bouchard was able to play almost a full season with 81 games played, and in those 81 games, Bouch put up a respectable 43 points, 12 goals, and 31 assists. As mentioned earlier, Bouch has a knack for contributing offensively. Oftentimes, I find him joining the rush as the quarterback, which almost always leads to a grade A scoring chance. But the biggest factor to his game has got to be his shot, whether it's a slap shot, snap shot, wrist shot, you name it. It's honestly insane. It's so nice to have a defenseman who's not afraid to put the puck on the net. He's able to get the puck off his stick so quick and with so much power, it's really something to see. His ability to get the puck through traffic is also a major factor to his offense. But when he really has the time to let the Bouch bomb go, it's a weapon, and something that will be terrorizing goalies around the league for many years to come. When in the offensive zone, Bouch knows exactly what play to do and when to do it. He won't force a shot if it's not the play, and his ability to make lightning quick passes is something that excites me almost as much as his shot does. When he passes the puck, it's literally like a laser and is always right on the target, which is super impressive. Personally, for me, there is no other Oiler I would rather have taking a shot than Evan Bouchard, and I know that sounds insane when you got Leon Draisaitl, but I don't know, it's not only is it extremely hard, it is as accurate as can be, and when he really has the time to pick his target, it is almost always in the net or just missing or hitting the crossbar or bar down. I tell you not, this guy hits the post like nothing, and they're bar down, bar down, bar down. It's always a snipe when he really has the time, and I'm so confident that it's going in the net. So yeah, I like Bouch's shot a lot, and if you don't agree with me, well, you can suck it. Now, as for negatives, I mean, there's not much. Really, the only thing I can nitpick at is his defensive game sometimes. Sometimes he just looks lazy out there, but, I'm confident this will change with time. I have no doubt in my mind Bouch will be the power play quarterback for the Oilers for a long time to come. I see Bouch being a consistent 50-point scorer in the following years, but I would not be surprised at all if he ever surpasses the 70-point plateau in a single season. I think the 50-point mark is more like a safe cushion, but he could easily rack up multiple 60-point, if not 70-point seasons. This might be biased, but I really do see Bouch as being the next Shea Weber. If he's able to work on some things in his own end, I don't see this being a bad take at all. His numbers are way better offensively than Weber's ever were in the juniors, and in Weber's first full year, Bouch was able to put up 3 more points than Weber did, so not bad. Bouch was really starting to come into his own near the end of the season, playing a lot more physical as well, which is something I expect for him to continue. Now, if I'm Ken Holland, I'm signing Bouch to a 6-year, $7 million contract immediately. I know that's easier said than done, and we don't really have the money right now, but I would just hate to see the Oilers go through the same problem like they did with Darnell Nurse. I honestly can see Bouch one day sharing the ice with Connor McDavid at the Olympics. I think he has that much potential, I really do. And I think Bouch could go on to sign a monster contract down the road, which is why I would like to see him sign as quick as possible. So, yeah, pretty quick video. That pretty well wraps up the video, guys. If you've made it this far, please feel free to leave a like and comment, as these videos do take some time to make. It would really mean a lot. I'd like to know your thoughts on Evan Bouchard. Do you think I'm crazy with what I'm saying, or do you all agree with me? Would love to hear it. And lastly, if there is another player you would like me to do a video on, please feel free to leave a comment. I would love to, I read the comments, and I would love to see what you guys have in mind. So, that's all I got for this one, guys, and I will see you in the next one.